Ever have one of those days, or maybe weeks, where you feel like you're constantly busy but not actually getting anywhere, just spinning your wheels? Well, today we're going to dive into a framework that is designed to fix exactly that. Stephen Covey's classic, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. We're going to break down this legendary guide and see how it can literally change the way you approach, well, everything.
So, to kick things off, let me tell you a quick story about two people. They start at the same company, same role, and they're facing the exact same issues. Frustrating bosses, not enough pay. Fast forward a few years. One of them is still there, complaining about the very same things. But the other one, they used all that frustration as fuel. They learned new skills, jumped to a way better company, and got a huge salary bump.
So what gives, right? Same job, same problems. The real difference wasn't their circumstances, not at all. It was in how they chose to respond to them. And that single choice, that's the foundation for this entire framework.
And this brings us right to the very first, and you could argue the most important habit. It all starts with making a conscious decision to grab the steering wheel of your own life.
This is habit 1, be proactive. It's really about a massive shift in focus. See, reactive people spend all their time and energy complaining about things they have zero control over. The economy, their boss's bad mood, company policy, you name it. They're basically pushed around by their circumstances. But proactive people, like our second colleague, they put their energy only where it matters, on the things they can control, their skills, their attitude, their choices. They're driven by decisions, not conditions. They ask, okay, what can I do? Instead of, why is this happening to me?
So once you make that choice to be proactive, the next couple of habits are all about mastering yourself. Covey calls this the private victory. Basically, you have to win the war inside yourself before you can ever hope to effectively work with other people.
And that leads us straight to habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. It's such a simple idea, but it's so powerful. You have to know where you're going before you even take a single step. That way, every single thing you do has a purpose.
Now, to make this really hit home, Covey gives us this incredible thought experiment. I want you to just picture this for a second. You are at your own funeral. I know, it's a bit dark, but stick with me. What do you want your family, your friends, your coworkers to say about who you were? Were you a great parent, a loyal friend, someone who really made a difference? Answering that question, that is your end in mind. That's how you define what truly matters to you.
And knowing what matters leads perfectly into habit 3. Because if begin with the end in mind is deciding on your destination, then put first things first is about actually taking the steps, day in and day out, to get there. It's where the rubber meets the road.
And the tool for this is the famous time management matrix. It's simple. It splits everything you do into 4 boxes. Quadrant 1 is crises, stuff that's both